Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a tutorial on foundations. So I did get a request, and I thought it was very important because what may seem like something small when I'm doing a full face could be a make or break for someone else. So I thought, you know what, that's actually a very good place to start, because concealer, you can actually do your whole face with concealer. A lot of people don't even know you can use concealer as your foundation. But yeah, today I just wanted to kind of go in, and sorry if you guys hear cars going by. It's hot in here and I've been having hot flashes, so I got the window up, but that's neither here nor there. So today I just want to talk about, you know, how to apply foundation, but concealer, and what type of concealer you need. Okay, so if I am a woman and I am going to work, and I don't want a full beat, I don't want a whole lot of makeup, but when I get to work, I want to look professional. I want to look like I actually took some time. I don't want to look tired. Some of us have under eye circles that are just hereditary, or it could be from just lack of sleep, or just what have you. So in those cases, especially for those of us that have dark lids, like my eyelids are darker than the rest of my face. So if you have things like that, then yeah, concealer can just take your whole look to the next level. And this is not, you know, you don't have to add foundation or like eyeshadows or lashes. You don't have to do anything like that. Sometimes all you have is maybe 10 minutes to kind of put something together, and you want to be able to use those 10 minutes, and you want those to be quality minutes where you can actually get something done and look like you actually took the time. So that's what this foundation, why do I keep saying foundation? That's what this tutorial is going to be about. If I'm going to go to work and I just want to put together, I always try to make sure that I do my eyebrows. So I don't have the fullest of eyebrows, but I do like to go ahead and just kind of fill them in, just to make them a little bit more fuller, but not anything just too crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off, do my eyebrows. They're not going to be like sharp or how I would normally do it for a full makeup look, but just enough where you kind of know that I must have did something to them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just about finished with my eyebrows. I have not underlined them with concealer or anything like that, but just wanted to go ahead and finish brushing them up. So for this, what I would normally do, well, let me just back up. I have 3 concealers with me today, and these concealers are by Covergirl. They're the Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer, and what I did, I have these in 3 colors. I know these two look alike, but they are in fact very different. If I put them next to each other, then you can kind of see the difference. Can you tell the difference? Like if I hold them back here, you can kind of see that this is a deeper color here. So I have this one is golden caramel or caramel, whichever you say. This one is deep golden, and this one is cappuccino. So this is D70, D500, and D100. Also, if you did not know, that Covergirl does have amazing foundations as well, and the foundations coincide with the concealers. Yeah, this is the Covergirl foundation that goes along with this. I don't even have, do I have? Yeah, I have D500. Well, even they complement each other, but they're not even the same. But anyway, this isn't about that. Let me get back on track. So for me, with my skin tone, so my face is a deeper complexion than my chest. If you look, you can see that there are like 2 different shades. My chest is lighter than my face. So usually when I'm doing foundation, I always match my foundation to my chest so that everything just kind of looks uniform. So if I'm going to use a concealer that is the same shade as my skin tone, I'm using it to conceal. You can conceal dark circles, or you can conceal like dark spots on your face, things like that. Now this one, which is what I would use this one for, which is D700 Cappuccino. This one is a little bit lighter. This is if I want a little bit of a highlight. So you can also use concealer to highlight. This would be about what, 1 shade lighter 1.5 shades lighter than my under eye or than my skin tone. So I can use this to do a little highlighting. I can use this under the brow, things like that. This one is super bright. This is what I'm going to do to like bring all of my features forward. If I'm going to highlight here under my eyes, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my chin, anything that I want to bring forward to the camera or forward to someone that's looking at me, that's the shade that I will use. So with these three things, they do several different things. So what I'll do is go ahead and show you or demonstrate with you. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate with you how I would use these three concealers. So for number one, let's see. I am going to use D500, which is a lighter. I'm going to use that to cut out my eyebrow. And also with this one, they dry pretty fast, so make sure that you use a moisturizer under your skin. If you have oily skin like I do, I like to use a water-based gel moisturizer like Neutrogena, the water-based gel, and that's a really good one. I really like that one. But yeah, when you're doing this, these can dry out fairly quickly. So yeah, just make sure that you are using something that is moisture or like an under eye serum, especially if you're older. You want to make sure that you're using an under eye serum. That's going to help with brightness. Elf has one that I usually use twice a day. I don't know, I think it's like $7 or something like that. You can also pick that up from Target. I mean, they have everything. It's just, I'd rather go to the mall. I'd rather go to Target than to go to the mall. Like, if you're like me, then you already know about the Target trap. Like, you already know. You already know. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And this is just going to add a little bit more definition to them. Remember, I also said in the beginning that you can use your concealer as foundation if you wanted to do that also. Just kind of a difference that made. What? I feel like I'm hoarse. And again, this is supposed to be something that you can do relatively fast. You can take one foundation and do all of this. You don't have to use all different kinds or all different colors. I'm just showing you the 3 different ways that I would use this if you want to do that. But yeah, you can just take, like I could just take one shade and do my whole entire face. I do have dark eyelids, so I would go ahead and use this D700, which is the deeper shade, on my eyelids. So if you look, if I close my eyes, you can probably see it a little bit better. I don't have a whole lot of under eye darkness, but this eye here tends to have a little bit more of a shadow than this one does. It's just weird, but it does work that way. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the concealer that is my skin tone. And I'm going to just do one eye so that you can see the difference. Okay. So, and you can see the applicator as well, kind of what it looks like. These are really good. Also, you can go in and use a beauty sponge. Just dabbed a little bit on my upper eye. Again, you have to work fast because these dry out really fast. You can just see how that just, what that did there. So a little bit, and I'm also going to put it up under my eye. And you don't need to go slathering it on. Just if it's your skin tone, just literally put it where you need it. And I'm just putting it all over my eye. And I'm using a sponge, which is a little damp. Now look at that. That's all I did. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. A little bit on top, a bit underneath, and I say under here too, like right in that corner, because that's where the darkness tends to start for a lot of people. Now this is a pretty drying formula, so you know, you can take it upon yourself to use a setting powder or not. For the sake of this video, I am going to go ahead and use a setting powder. I just don't have one handy, so I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and it's just this setting powder is literally the color of my skin tone, so this is what I use to set my face all over. So I'm just kind of going to tap in and just literally just go over it very lightly with powder. I didn't want to put too much, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see I do have some dark marks and things like that. I'm breaking out on my chin here that I could possibly cover up if I wanted to. This next one, which I said is, where did it go? Oh, again, it's a lot brighter. And normally I wouldn't do this because I already said it, but I'm just gonna take the lightest of the color, which is D100, and just kind of tap it here, just on the tip of my nose. And literally, normally you wouldn't put this powder, like this liquid, back on this powder, so, because I forgot to do it, so I'm just going in real quick. And I'm doing this just to kind of highlight my skin. Because it's drying so fast. Why did I do that? And again, I don't have any foundation on, so I'm just kind of taking this up. You can see just the brightness and how it looks. I'm going to go back over it with some more powder. And I haven't used any foundation. I have not used any foundation. And if you want to, you just want to make sure everything is just kind of like even all over. And just go in with a whole face brush. Go all over. If I wanted to complete this look, what I would do then, just add some mascara. And I don't want this to take forever. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. Everybody know that green. Put some mascara on. Most people don't have time for lashes. But every day I don't do lashes. Not every day I don't. And I also don't do eyeliner. But a nice coating of mascara on. Maybe a little blush. Just maybe a little bit. Not too much. I feel like I have a mustache. Yeah, but not too much. I'm going to go ahead and add some blush. I got some left over on a brush that I used before. That's it. Like, how long did this take? Not a whole lot of time. So, there you have it. Now you can see what to do with just basic concealers. If I wanted to have a little bit more coverage, I could take the one that was my skin tone and just put it in different places and just kind of tap it out and blend it out. And again, some people use these for foundation, which is a-okay. So it's like a 2-for-1 deal. But yeah, I'll get a little closer. You guys can see. I have it blended in. But look at that. So we use like 3 or 4 different things. Some powder, We used powder, used mascara, we used concealer, and we used a little bit of blush. And I've just got some clear lip gloss on. That is pretty much it. Look like I'm ready to work. Look like I had some rest. I look more put together than I did at the beginning of the video. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. As always, I will see you guys in the next one.